In my restless dreams, I see that town. Is this how I started the other one? If you watch this on YouTube, this might be a bit of a surprise. Because yesterday you would have watched the first part of the original PS2 Silent Hill, in which I said I wasn't playing the remake because I couldn't afford it. However, my Silent Hill streams have been so fruitful that I decided to... Just a creepy noise behind me, that's a good start. I've decided to reinvest some of the money that the stream made into getting the remake, because I legitimately do want to play it, even more so now that I've seen the reviews. Everyone says it's good, and we were all expecting it to be a bit naff. So, I'm not going to stall too long, I'm going to get straight into it. Obviously, I've got the original games in my hand, because I can't do the introduction without having the original games in my hand. I have set the game up as best I can, and we're going to hop in. So, the interesting part for this, for me, is going to be seeing the differences. Now, obviously, I've played the original recently, so I'm going to be able to have a lot of insight into the comparisons of things. Let's do this. Are we going to get the same difficulty settings? Oh, there's loads of different settings. The default settings best represent the vision behind Silent Hill 2. You can have more control. So, combat challenge, standard, puzzle challenge. So this should be the same as what I've just played in the original, which is fine. I'm happy with this, because it means I can compare better. James Mask. Why do I have the dog? I thought these were like DLC stuff. I only bought the original game. I know Pyramid Head was one of the ones you can get, like a cardboard Pyramid Head. And then graphics mode, that's fine. Okay. Let's do this. Some more updated version of the footsteps loading screen. They're just showing off, aren't they?
Could you really be in this town?
So I don't know if I may have been too ambitious with the graphical settings. I'll tweak them in a sec, because the frame rate seems a little low. It looks good, though.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
I got a letter. The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. Mary? Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Could Mary really be here? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Yes, we're in. Did the cutscene just like jitter a little bit there? But yeah, before I turn the graphics settings down, because it is running like ass at the moment, let's just appreciate the way it could look if my computer was more expensive. God. It's so... like, they didn't need to go this hard. Right, let's quickly drop some settings down. We'll go with this, and we'll see if this looks better. There we go, that's a lot smoother. And it still looks pretty decent. It's a shame. I would like to be able to play it as high up as it can possibly go, but I also want to be able to experience the game. So I think it still looks good. It's just not going to look as good as it could have looked. That introduction cutscene, by the way, was fantastic. Like, the detail. Pressing his finger on his skin on his hand. Ridiculous. Unnecessary. Also, they've also changed his outfit. He's got... his coat doesn't have the same, like, badges and stuff on it. And he's wearing a shirt now, whereas in the original, he appears to be wearing, like, almost like a polo shirt with a black shirt underneath. Let's take a look around. Can we go back in? No. Unless we... actually, the one we came out of is over there, isn't it? This one's obviously locked. Just enjoying the look. And also, playing a Silent Hill... like, playing this game over the shoulder is obviously going to be so different as well. Because you get to experience the full environments. We try and walk away while they tell me off. He told me off last time. Oh, sprint is not on square or X anymore. No turning back now. Try to leave Silent Hill in the observation deck area. You get a trophy for trying to bugger off. I don't know if it's personal preference, but I feel like the camera's a bit too close to him. I usually prefer my third-person games to be a little bit further zoomed out. Oh, you can go back into this one. What does this say? The hands fashioned and something, thou, something, something. Can I investigate the toilet? It's just a toilet. I did the exact same thing when I played the original, just look at the toilet. Oh, this is a cool way of doing the map. Having him physically hold it. His breath is also very loud in this as well. I know it was in the original, but you can hear him breathing constantly. Also, I heard that if you look into the back of the car, they've put a blanket in there. There's an old theory about Silent Hill 2 that James has the body of Mary in the car. I think they've put like a reference into it. I think you might not be able to see it very well, but I'm pretty sure that there's something on the back seat. Oh, there we are. So L1 or LB. That's sprint. It just looks so good. I'm going to have absolutely no trouble getting images for screenshots for thumbnails in this. Because every single angle looks like a great picture. Like, look at this. It's so beautiful. I can appreciate good game design. So far, it's a very much identical. The map design, the map layout is the same. Okay, let's start the little trot to the graveyard. Let's just take in MTB accounts. Just take in the amount of detail. Because this is the main thing I'm going to be doing in this particular playthrough is enjoying the the stuff that's been updated. So the actual experience is going to be very much the same, I would imagine. Then again, I don't know how much they will have changed. Oh, listen to that sound. You can hear flies and shit. Like, the atmosphere is ridiculous. This is also probably going to be... I imagine I'm going to appreciate a lot of this stuff more as well, because I haven't played a lot of recent games. Because I've played... A lot of the games I've played recently have been older games. There's a huge chance that I'm going to be unfamiliar with what is possible now, is what I'm trying to say. I do still feel like I could possibly get it to run a bit smoother. I want it to look nice. This part also might be running a little bit slower anyway, because, I mean, just look how expansive the area is. I imagine in the day, without this fog, it'd be a lovely little nature walk. I said that when I was playing Alan Wake, that every single location was a lovely nature walk. Can I go wandering off? Or am I restricted? Nah, it's a shame. Let's go for a walk in the woods. Look at that, it just looks so nice. I'm a big fan of natural environments in games, so I am going to be absolutely getting a chub on looking at a lot of this stuff. Right, let's pick up the pace. I can't spend the entire day just looking at stuff. And here we have the well with the save point. So this game has an autosave feature, but I guess the save points are still in for the sake of nostalgia, I suppose. Maybe it doesn't have autosave points. Road to Silent Hill Trail. How many saves am I allowed? Just make as many as possible.
It's like someone's groping around my skull.
Let's keep going. Okay, so we're arriving at the graveyard. The little grunt.
Excuse me.
Why would you not
sorry.
speak to her first? Touching her so much
It's
creepier.
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah, I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But I think you should stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. And it's not just the fog either.
Is it dangerous?
Maybe. It's kind of hard to explain, but
I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I don't really care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going either way.
But why?
I'm looking for... someone. Someone very important to me.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean, my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry, it's not your problem.
No, I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
The animation is so good. Like, they've done such a good job of matching the performances to the way that the characters are emoting. Like when James was saying, "Oh, I don't care if it's dangerous, I'm going there anyway," and you could see like that pain in the face of the animation. But also, and I don't know whether this will be controversial, whether this will be considered to be like a consensus, but I think the voice performances in this so far have been better. The guy who does James sounds a bit more like tormented and struggling and grieving, and that just compared to the original one where he's very like nonchalant about stuff. Is Angela still here? Oh, there she is. You can go over and speak to her again. I imagine you can in the original as well. I just didn't.
Did you want anything else?
No, it's just this fog. Does it seem unsettling to you?
I guess.
Yeah, I think I much prefer the voice performances and the... Maybe it's just because it fits for the animation so much better, whereas the original had the limitations of the PS2, even though it was fantastic for its time. But I always thought the voice actor who played James was a little bit nonchalant about a lot of the stuff that was happening. Like that he tries. Oh, there's some carvings on the door here. All have sinned. Is there a way to go into like first person to have a look? I'm gonna read that. All have sinned, and something short after something glory. It's cool. I really do hope they remake the first one after this. Right. Let's actually make some progress. So should we come up to the ranch now? Sound design's great. I do like the dynamic camera, like the over-the-shoulder camera, but it does take something away from you being able to control the camera yourself. And for me, that's integral to a Silent Hill experience. I do hope there's going to be certain situations where they don't give you the camera. I really hope that's the thing. If they give it, it's not going to be like a game-ruining kind of thing, but I personally preferred... Let me in. It must be in there, the Comic Sans sign. I personally preferred the camera being locked off in certain scenes. See, it's really struggling at the moment. Might just have to turn the settings down more. I wanted to play it as high as I could, but clearly my computer's having a bit of trouble. What it probably is that I imagine that it'll load in areas of the game procedurally, and I've just crossed a threshold to introduce like a huge part of the town, and that's why it probably lagged so much. So much to look at. They put so much effort into an environment that people aren't really going to spend that much time looking at. Everyone's just going to leg it through. Pete's bowler armor. There's an auto parts shop here. No items. This is already different. This wasn't a thing. Went to town to get the window fixed. Spare keys in the drawer. Wait, can I check that bit, or is that... No, I thought that circle was an interact circle. Maybe if you have the mask on, it'll be better. Let's have a look. Let's see. Maybe you're right. Maybe all we need is the mask. Really? I feel like this is the kind of thing that shouldn't be unlocked until you've completed the game. I get that it is just a cosmetic thing, but if you turn this on, it's completely going to take you out of the experience. It's so daft. Right, I'm going to drop the settings down. I feel like, unfortunately, my computer's not good enough to run it as strong as I would like to, and I would rather the game work better than not work better. So I'm going to drop these things down, and it's fine. Yeah, this feels so much smoother. And it still looks decent. If you want to watch what this game is capable of, then go and watch someone else. But my computer's not good enough. Sign up to my Patreon so I can buy a better computer. Auto parts. Is this how they're going to introduce us to the first monster, rather than having us find it off on a random side street? Because I did wonder, it did feel a little weird in the original game that you led round a random little corner side street that didn't feel like it flowed as part of the experience.
Hello? Anyone in here?
Oh yeah, definitely going to be people in there. Press X to climb through. I like the ambience, though. With some pin-up posters. So eerie. Right, I feel like I'm spending too much time appreciating the look and not enough time playing the game. I've been going for like 30 minutes and I've done fuck all. So let's make some actual gameplay progress and we can talk during. This is also running monumentally better. So I dropped my quality settings down to like the lowest one. And it still looks decent. Obviously, it's not going to look anywhere near as good as it did. But it still looks good. I'm happy with this. Okay. So, the fact that they've added this auto parts thing here means that I could be going into completely uncharted territory. Obviously, the game structure and story is going to be relatively the same. But that's not accounting for the bits on the way. Like, this is it, isn't it? No. Okay, I feel like they've changed the first encounter with a creature, and this is here as a reference to it. Because in the original game, you climb through the wood here to find the radio, because you can hear the radio going off, and you get attacked by one of the weird, like, chest-bursting creatures. The fact that you can interact with this, but it doesn't do anything, makes me think they've put it in as a homage, but you're not going to get the same place, which means I don't know when we're going to get that. It's going to be completely new for me. It also sounds horrible in there as well. Silent Hill this way. So this is back to being the same. Fog's good. Obviously, it would look a lot more crisp if my settings were higher. What I might do is, between sessions, maybe I'll jump in and I'll try and tweak the settings individually to get something that runs this smooth but looks a bit nicer. Can I go this way? Nah, it's blocked off. What's the map on in this? So, triangle now shows health drink and syringe. So how do you check the map? Is there no button that goes straight to the map? Oh, D-pad, there we go. So, he's still marking stuff off. And I can see where I am there, next to Witzer Road. So it looks like we are getting into Silent Hill. There's just so much extra detail everywhere. Extra buildings and things to look at. Unless they were always already there. So I guess this is going to be a map of the actual town. Reach Silent Hill. Here we are. So I'm likely going to spend a lot of time exploring alternate routes in case there's anything interesting hidden. So I guess collected map of the east side of Silent Hill. Map of the west side of Silent Hill. Oh, south of Vale, not Silent Hill. Alright, so we can get the map out quite easily just doing this. Let's take a look down and see if this is just a dead end. So we know it's blocked off from the opposite side, but it could be available from this side. Or we can at least find a health drink on the floor. So it's blocked here. No. A dead plant shop. Oh wow, I can go in. Oh, the sound design is so good in this. When you walk inside and the doors close, the noise of the exterior cuts out. What do we have here? Flower shop message. So triangle to read, X to flip. So nothing on the back. Miss Cassandra, a customer came in today, ordered a mixed bouquet, red and white. I tried to explain it's bad luck, and he couldn't decide. But he couldn't decide on just one. He seemed a bit off. Looked at me like I wasn't even there. Then he just left, said he'd be back to pick him up later. I just wanted to let you know, since I might be gone by then. Interesting. Collected flower shop message. Am I getting more lore? Deeper levels of lore. See, when I'm going to find something now that I don't recognise, I'm going to be wondering if it was always here. Could you always go to the flower shop? Was the flower shop available in the original, or did I miss it? Oh.
What is this?
Alright, so whereabouts am I now? Did a little bit of a loop, didn't I? There's gonna be so many more places to look round. Let me in. Let me in every building. Ah.
More of that stuff.
Okay, so maybe you do have the same encounter. So you meant to follow the blood. And it leads you to where the first creature is. I'll do it. I'll do it that the story demands. Oh, it's struggling again. I'm going to write it off as it loading in more stuff. Oh.
Hey, wait.
Listen to that sound. Oh. That was a really cool audio cue, because I wouldn't have noticed that otherwise. I'd lost the trail. Nice rusty bike there. Hello? Is anyone there? I really like this. I like how they've done this. You see it through the fence.
Hello?
Whereabouts am I? So we're in this little section here. So in the original, the little street that's scribbled off there, I can't quite see the name of it, like Vash Road. That was where you wandered down and you found this creature inside the little like tunnel that we saw earlier. That was where you found it. So they've obviously swapped that around to put it inside this here. I don't mind this. This is a welcome change. It's not. It doesn't really cause any major issues in terms of the story. It feels like it flows a bit better. Oh god, we have to fight inside a garage. Look around to find objects marked by white cloth. Those are objects or traversals you can interact with. I was in the white cloth on the floor. I guess that's instead of like bright yellow marks that a lot of games have to say go this way. I think I would have known to look at this particular massive hole anyway, because the blood's leading to it. Oh, don't crawl through. Oh. Well, this is fucking horrible. Great. Good job, James. Oh, there's a save point here. Oh, because we're about to go into the first fight, I guess. Like, you just see his face staring by. Where's it gonna be? I'm gonna get jump scared. I can already feel it. The sound's cut out. It's ominous. It's dark. I can raid cupboards. Wait, can I? Nutrition supplement. Press triangle to use the health drink. That's cool. Okay, so they've given you a more dynamic way of healing yourself. Look in the fridge. Guess you're gonna have to look around a bit more to find stuff instead of it just being on the floor in a corner. Let me out. Let me... Oh, Jesus. That was a monster. It's a fucking plant. This is the radio, isn't it? So I guess this is our first encounter. I can't get over how nice it looks. Even with the settings turned down, it looks so good. Oh no. See, it wants me to walk over and get the radio. But where's it going to be hiding? Fine. There it is.
Stay back.
Oh. Circle to dodge, R2 to attack. Oh. Oi, get back here! That was brutal.
Is this what I saw in the fog? Whatever it is, it's not human.
That's it. That's your only reaction. It's not human. Oh, he's got blood on his stick and everything. This stick looks so much more threatening. Oh, and now it's gone. Wow, he's put it in his horse pocket. I wasn't as scared of that combat encounter than I was in the original. But I don't know if that's because of nostalgia or because the original. Like I'm not. I think the creature design on this is a little weaker because it's too detailed, and the smoothness sort of takes it away. It takes away the fear factor for me a little bit. I'll wait till I see more of them. I'm gonna have a bit of trouble deciding what I prefer and what I don't prefer, and what I'm openly willing to say I prefer and don't prefer, because being a big fan of the original, I don't want to be like, oh, this is way better. This is so much better. But I do think I've got to be like critical from my own perspective, and I personally prefer the build up to that first encounter in this than I do in the original game. So I would gather that he's going to get a radio call on his way out of the building. It's going to tell him where to go. What have we got here? Syringe. Hold to use a syringe. So syringe must be the replacement for the med pack. I guess it's a little unusual for him to whip out a full med pack and patch himself up in the middle of a conflict. Can I get through? This may have been the locked door. He didn't even try. Wait, I gotta do that again. Ugh. He's gonna break his nose. I guess maybe I've got a... Oh, there's a drawer here. Oh, there's nothing in it. It's gonna be red herring drawers. I suppose I can pop the glass. And we're back outside. Ooh. Oh, I thought we were going to get, like, the music was going to kick in. He was going to give us a bit of lore. So at this point in James's journey, he has no direction. He's just exploring Silent Hill. So where have we come out? We've come out the top of this street. This is where the key is to the apartment building in the original. There's a body over here. Oh, they've left the blood there. This feels like it's going to be a regular thing. Anytime they make a change, they're going to leave a reference to that change and then allow you to stop and like experience it. This vibration and freeze frame is going to be their way of saying like, oh look, we know that this is a thing. Can I read that? Wonder what that says. Unless it's just another piece of like random graffiti on the wall. It looks like they've changed a lot around then. Like, where am I going to be going? Maybe the game will lead me. I'm going to let the game lead me. So, toodaloo, oh, maybe it's this then. Oh god, that's grim. Bar Neely's. So, in the PS2 version, you find a reference to Bar Neely's in the, like, random camper van that's on one of the streets at the bottom. You do think, though, like, if I'm James, why would finding a random matchbook... Neely's Bar. I mean, it actually says Bar Neely's. Why would finding a random matchbook mean I should go check this place out? collected matchbook. Like, he gets the map out and draws on it. So he circled Neely's bar. Oh. If you're reading this, leave. This place is not what it seems. Sometimes you just have to look behind. Oh. Run away, 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 run away. How many of these notes already existed? I'm going to be asking myself this the whole way through. How many of these things I'm finding were in the original game and I just missed, or how many have they added in? This was in the game. The little place off to the side where you can save it. Yeah, alright, crawl away, you creepy fuck. There was also a health drink in here, if I remember correctly. At least the save points are regular. How many saves can you have? If you have infinite saves, I'll just keep saving it. But if eventually it's like, you've already had too many saves. So I looked this up. They have never explained the reason for the red squares. One of the people who made the game has said that the squares do represent something, but they've never specifically said what, and people have theorized, but nobody really knows. Alright, we'll keep going. I wonder if I can still run past things, or whether you're supposed to fight them. I need to stop flipping the camera around as well. I'm supposed to go to Neely's bar. I guess we'll head straight down the back street. If we could. Wait, can I go inside this building? I can. It's cool to be able to explore some of the buildings. I like that. Research. Interesting. In March of 1965, the town of Silent Hill was visited by the main psychical Research Association. After thorough examination, a team of expert dowsers from the association concluded the area surrounding the now historic Wiltshire coal mine to be highly active. They also expressed their hopes for further research and exploration of the gorge. These hopes, however, were never fulfilled due to the location being restricted as a historic nature reserve, as declared by the Silent Hill Historical Nature Society. I don't know why I added the word nature there. Additionally, the idea was met with resistance from the local community, who claimed that the nature of the association's research would hinder tourist activity in the area. Questioning the credibility of our research and hiding behind day trippers seems like an excuse to prevent us from seeing what's really out there, commented one of the researchers. Unfortunately, none of the local representatives were available to comment on the matter. Editors note, at the time of publishing, there exists no evidence supporting credibility of radiesthesia or proving effectiveness of any dowsing methods. Opinions expressed in the article do not reflect the author's views. Ooh, a locker. Health drink, health drink. Oh, game, reward me! Reward me for my exploration. There isn't just a note. He still looks at stuff, though. I like that. Can I read any of the books? It would be a bit sus if you walked up to a bookcase and just chose one book. Why that book, James? Why that book? It looks like this is just for a bit of information. Can I get in and out of the door? No. What about this door? Oh, this one's barred off. Guess I'll have to keep my eye open for more places that I can go into. There's another one over here that looks like I can get into. Oh, fuck! Can you get through windows? Oh, you can. Oh, that's horrible. His grunts and groans of fighting are so real. Like, ah! So we're in a laundromat. Why am I looking at this? Cool. Thanks, James. Wash away the stains of yesterday. There's just a lot more than I was expecting. Being able to go into buildings is just something I wasn't really thinking it would do. It's nice. It's not. It feels. That makes the world feel bigger. But the combat is a lot more fluid. That the encounters with these things don't feel as dangerous. Oh, he says. It's also very hard to dodge that. So it's a straightforward attack there. So it looks like you can dodge to the side. I should probably heal up. Oh, is this the health indicator? Okay, cool. Mildly, highly. Oh yeah, you can press triangle to do it, can't you? You just keep going. It's definitely dead. Oh, there's going to be so many things I'm going to miss, though. I'm going to be very disappointed. If I find out there's so many buildings I could have gone in. I am going to try and avoid combat where possible. Because I don't have a lot of health drinks, and it looks like they're going to be a bit awkward to avoid that spray attack. Stay away from me! Alright, frame rate, calm down. Oh, jeez. I'll let it catch up. I'm probably going to have to look into whether there's any settings I can change to stop it from stuttering so much. There we go. It seems to be, whenever I enter a new area, it has a lot of trouble loading the area in. Anyway. I don't know what got into him. He just started smashing the thing. I had to throw him out. He ran off, cried he'd fix everything. I gathered what I could. Still haven't found one of the buttons. Half the record is still lodged inside, but the other half's missing. Figured he must have taken it. Come to think of it, he did run towards Groovy. Anyway, maybe go check up on him, see if he's alright. He lives over at Saul, by the pharmacy. Apartment 9. Am I going somewhere else? Oh, groovy music. And the apartment. This is interesting. I do like this. I like that they've shaken it up and changed the locations of things. I was a little concerned that it would just be basically a shot-for-shot, moment-to-moment remake of the whole game with just a nicer look. Whereas what it looks like they've done is taken the basic framework of the game and gone, well, it's not necessary for this to be the path you go as long as you make it to the same destination. And so it's going to feel like a completely new experience for me as somebody who's familiar with the old game. It's going to feel like a completely new experience, even though it's the same game, effectively. There was a hole here. It's gone now. So this was there in the original Inside Neely's. Reddit says without a 3080, you're not getting rid of the frame drops. It's just something you'll have to deal with. Ah, that sucks. They just haven't really... So they haven't taken into account that people who are going to be playing it aren't going to have monster computers. Like, it's fine. It's not constant. If it was all the way through the game, it will be unplayable. The fact that I can drop the settings down, and when you walk into a new area, there's a bit of jittering, and you just have to wait for it to go away. I could live with that to experience the game. And I imagine it's not going to happen inside things like the apartment building, because you're inside an isolated area where you're not going to expand beyond it. It's only going to happen in the town areas. That is a bit meh, though. What's this? This looks suspicious. Oh, it's a jukebox. He's got tears in his eyes. Maybe he came here with Mary. This is what the note was about. Somebody smashing the jukebox. Broken vinyl record. Groovy music. I'm so curious about some of the extra stuff that's been playing. I love it. I love that I get a new experience playing this, even though I've literally, last week, been played through this section on the original game. Broken vinyl record. Oh, am I supposed to pick the lock with it? Oh no, you can cycle through your items. So to get through this, you need a particular key. I'm guessing maybe you get that key then from the groovy music shop. Okay, before I go to groovy music though, I want to go and check that caravan. What purpose is that caravan going to serve in this? Ah, so this is closed off. I always wonder what this closing off actually was. So it appears to be like scaffolding with white sheets draped across it. Can I go through this gate though? No. They do look really ominous when they appear from within the fog. Like I said, I do think the character design on these is a little weaker than I would have hoped. It's fine, that's just preference. Other people might find them very creepy. Oh, another dead guy. Do they still walk towards me, or is the game paused? I need to know this. I'm going to wait. So this is the map that says that you can go through the apartment building. So the circle's still at the bottom. Are they right next to me? But they can't attack me until I close this window. Oh wait, they're right there. Wait, so they keep moving around, but they don't attack you until you close the... until you close the map. Oh, this is horrible. There's two of them right there. No, run away, run away. I'm going to run past. I want to see if the caravan still exists. It does. They can be killed. Just make sure they stay down. Well, are they going to get me inside here, or am I safe? This feels like a bad idea. This feels like a very bad idea. I'm a moron. Oh, crap. Alright, one down. I'll take you. What a stupid idiot. This place, all it's ever brought me is pain and misery. It's weird that there's a mannequin in here. Like a bust. Right. I'm gonna have to get you. Oh, dodged! I'm getting it, I'm getting it. Stay down, stay down. Bad. Bad creature. For anybody watching on YouTube, Anisha has just chimed in with a blindfold Brad. Okay, so 5 minutes, as is the rule. We put the blindfold on for 5 minutes, and we're not allowed to just stand still. So we're going to be moving around. The objective is to survive. Forking out 50, 60 quid for a brand new, awesome game that looks gorgeous. You know, frame rate issues aside. And I can't fucking see it. Okay. I'll start the timer now. This will be a few seconds where I get my controller in my hands. The question is, am I actually going to be able to get out of this little area I'm in? I turned slightly to the right, so if I walk forwards now, I should be able to get back onto the main street. This is a more advanced game, though. James won't walk if I walk into a wall. Okay, so now I should be on the street. If I was on the street, I'd be able to walk further. So if I walk a little bit over and forward... I've just gone through the gate now. Right, now I'm on the street. I can tell because he's still walking. Okay, so I imagine he's probably facing there. So if I turn this way, I'm now walking down the street of Silent Hill. I can hear something in one of my ears and I don't like it. There's like a crunching sound. I think I've actually succeeded at walking down the street because he's still walking. However... Oh wait, hang on, I've just hit something. There's a chance I was facing like slightly forward, slightly back. So let's go backwards and turn and then keep walking. Oh, he's going again. He's going again. Oh no. Can I fight this when I can't see? The audio sounds are decent. I know it's in front of me. Oh, gee, this is horrible. I'm trying to keep its audio in front of me. Should I try? I'll be so cool if I can kill this while I'm blindfolded. Right, let's approach. I can't hear it anymore though. Okay, wait, hang on. Right, it's in front of me now. Ah! I'm hitting something. I think I got it. I got it. Right, it's definitely dead. Oh. Oh. I'm unstoppable. Let's find another one. Oh, what the hell? I'm in a building. How have I got into a building? There's a chance that I've ended up back at Neely's bar because that was down the street and it had double doors on the corner. So if I've like strafed the edge of the wall, there's a chance that I somehow ended up running directly at those double doors. But that's so that's so weird. Of all the walls I could have ran into, it was a way I can get through. Let's see if I can find the door again. So I feel like I'm inside the building now. Oh wait, no, I must be outside because I can hear like wet footsteps. So I guess I went in the door and came out. There's another monster, another beastie. There's no fear anymore because I know I can fight them when I can't see because the audio for them is so clear. Like the radio lets you know they're nearby, they let off the weird noises, and James has a lock-on attack. So as long as you keep what you're fighting directly between your ears... Oh, there's my alarm. You can easily do it. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm exactly where I was. Wait, which door did I go in then? I think he's injured. Yeah, he's definitely injured. So I survived the fight, but at what cost? Oh, he's got gut pain. That's sad. Oh, wait, I can just press the button, can't I? Delicious. Which door did I go in then? I went into a door, but it wasn't that far away from here. Maybe this one? Oh. Maybe it was this one. Something's alive in here. I wish I had a light. There's a bug on the floor somewhere. Is that all that was in here? Okay. Was I meant to put more effort in? Maybe you can only move from the other side. I do like how he just walks into doors. It's quite hard to see. Green pharmacy. I imagine that somebody who knows medication, $451 fucking dollars. Somebody who knows medication would know what they're prescribed for. Is there another book? Struggling to see. You don't get the light until the apartment building. So you have to rely on what light you have. And it doesn't help that I've got 2 ring lights on my face. Broken vinyl record. He keeps trying. So this is apartment 5. Wait, is this the building we were told to go to? Oh. Oh, there's a map of this building. They've added a little extra building. This is cute. I like this. How much more is going to be in this? I'm really excited. It feels like there's going to be so much more than I was expecting in terms of extra content. Good job, Blooper. So I guess you're supposed to get in via this. Oh, you just push. I think I might turn my lights down slightly. I still want to be able to see my face. But I can see the game a bit better. How's that? That's okay. I mean, no one wants to see my ugly mug, do they? They want to see the beautiful game. Room 5 key. And then there's a document here that I couldn't read from the other side. Apartment 5 left his key. It says there's a leak from upstairs. Gotta check it out. I'm gonna check the back of every page. I need to know. The fact that you can look at the back just means I want to check them all. Ooh. Can I nick this? This looks comfy. Ah. Apartment key. Bathroom. Been a bit stingy so far with the health drinks and the syringes. I hope there's more. Because I feel like I'm going to get hit a lot. I suppose I'll get used to it. There's a leak upstairs. It's running around. Whenever I play video games, I see characters squeeze through little spaces like this. I always think, I won't be able to do that. I need to lose some weight. Oh, this is cool. Look at this. The fog is so thick. Can I drop this down? No, that's a shame. It'd be nice to be able to drop it down so I can just get straight back onto the street. Well, I have no idea what we're going to find in here, but I guess let's just check it out. What was that? Wait, did this thing just collapse? James has Nathan Drake look. What's this? Read. Blank, 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 blank. And then she came and washed it all away. It all started to make sense again. Blank. It's this place. I can't fight it. Gotta get my head straight. Quick stop at Texan. Then we're going. Well, this apartment's a bit of a shithole, isn't it? Oh. Okay. Wait, why are you putting your hand in it? Never understood this with James. He just wants to put his hand in any hole he finds. Oh, you have to keep pressing it to go deeper as well. The noise is horrible. Jukebox button. A weird thing to find in a random hole in a bathroom. Ooh. Oh. What's in here? Oh. Someone's dead in that room. Ah. It's like tar. What's in there? I want to see. Let me in. What if you can like clip out of bounds with a like a mod or a camera or something and see what's in that room? I gotta say, James is very polite. Because if I was in an abandoned town and all these doors were barred off, I'd just kick them down. Like, clearly nobody owns this place or is upkeeping this place. There's a hole in the fucking floor. Dangerous. Can you jump down? No. Genuinely, though, I'm so surprised with how much extra stuff is in this. Like, I'm grateful for it. I'm just surprised. I was expecting it just to be a repeat of the same game. Okay, let's have a look on the roof. Oh. Shit. Is the floor missing? Yeah, it looks like it is. Right, looks like there's a ladder that leads back down. Guess this is just for the jukebox button then. But he's so out of breath. Oh, he's struggling so much. Okay. Out onto the creepy street. Stay away. Considering that I wasn't actually looking for that building, I'm actually quite glad I accidentally stumbled across it. I mean, I'd have found it eventually because it's on the map, isn't it? Right, where are we going next? So, go back to the jukebox and put the button in. Let's check Happy Burger. Right next to Happy Burger. Can we get inside here? Oh, there's a cloth there. Cloth means you can go in, right? You're not coming over, are you? I love this. I love that you can just explore all these places. Ooh, health drink. What's this? Go 40. Feel the craving? You just can't help it? Go for it! Happy Burger. What you need is what you get. On the run, grab something to go! It's not quite as catchy as I'm loving it, is it? Alright, calm down, hiss. Okay, is there anything else of value in here? Oh. Oh, fuck you. Oh shit, fuck you even more. I just go to the other room, it's fine. No, I don't want to get trapped in here with two of them. I'll deal with you. Oh shit, I dodged too early. Oh, I'm gonna... Yes, stay down. Bad creature. Right, where's the other one? Yeah, stay down. Okay, kayfabe breaking here. I'm just going to pull back the curtain, right? What you're watching right now, this footage you're watching right now, is a re-recording. Oh, Jesus, I just looked at the windows in front of me. Oh, no, that's graphically problematic, isn't it? What you're watching at the moment, it's a re-recording because for the next, like, 45 minutes of the gameplay, probably not what you'll probably be at about 30 minutes of it, but for 45 minutes of my stream, I accidentally muted the audio. I'm going to mention that in a little bit because it'll cut back to me from the original stream. But I'm re-recording this bit and I'm trying as best as I can to match up what happened on the stream. So I'm going to the same places, I'm looking at the same stuff, I'm trying to provide the same insight just so the experience is as close as it can get. However, the problem is, because I'm not streaming, I'm doing better. I'm not talking to chat all the time. I'm paying attention to the game. So I have loads more health items. Like, at this point, during the original playthrough, I've got one health drink left. And now I've got 3 health drinks and 2 syringes. And I just did that fight, taking almost no damage. Anyway, I'm going to get that out of the way now, because I'm getting a little uncomfortable trying to recreate old Brad. And just, I may as well tell people so that this could just be a bit more natural. So, yes, this bit is re-recorded. I'm not going to tell you when it started. If you want to know when it started, you got to go back and find it. But the bit you're watching right now is re-recorded. And at some point, it's going to come back to the real footage. Anyway, I know exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go look through this hole. And then I made a comment about why would you be able to look through this hole? Oh, because there's a crawl space right there. And then I run around and I go through the crawl space. This is much better. This is much nicer than having to pretend that I've not done it before. Also, I'm re-recording this after I've switched to mouse and keyboard, which I prefer. So, be glad that you, I'm putting in this effort. Look at that. 3 syringes, 3 health drinks. If this was the Brad in the actual playthrough, I'd be doing so much better. Anyway, sorry, I need to put back on my mask of this is actually a recording I did during the stream. Oh, and if anyone's wondering why this looks so fucked up, it's because I've had to change my graphical settings because the game's been lagging so much in the apartment building, which I've already played by the time you're watching this. But I'm going to pretend I haven't. Okay, rant over. Back to the game. Also, in the other version, in the original time I played this, another one of the lion figures crawled to this fucking window here and attacked me. Where are you? Why aren't you here? Sorry. Sorry, back to the character. Right, let's carry on. Let's check down this street. Nope, go away, don't want to fight you. Wait, what are you doing? Magic dancing bag! Oh. I'm gonna have to fight this one, aren't I? If it stays on the ground, I can easily kill it. Stay down, hot creature! Yeah, so good at the game. What's this? You will see sooner or later. You will see. Oh, hang on, I want to see the other side of it. Read. No, investigate. Lip. Oh, there's nothing on it. What a waste of time. What about this one? Check from 0000 to 4013. Took almost 2 hours. Had to run. Checked from 4014 to 4439. Had to run again. I feel like I'm so close now. I just know it. Okay, I'm guessing 4440 then is going to be the combination to something. Oh. Oh, bug! Die, bug! Die! Bad bug! Another bad bug. Okay, we'll dead end this way. I've got to be particularly honest. I'm not feeling very scared at the moment. Like, I know some people might be scared by this point, but so far I've not really found anything scary. I guess it's because I don't really consider the lion figures to be that frightening. And obviously the bugs aren't. The bugs aren't that scary. They just crawl at you and you can kill them immediately. I do get the feeling that when I get to the apartment building, I'm going to be a lot more scared. Because, you know, more confined space with the mannequins and stuff. Guess what? I am more scared. You'll find out in the next bit. Haha! I'm repeating what I said on the stream. Ruining my own playthrough. Well, let's go back to the jukebox. Alright, so I got the jukebox button, so I can get this to work now. Oh. Oh. I already have this in my in the other version. I didn't get it in this one, so you know what? It's fine. I came back here and I checked the jukebox again and I realized that I needed the other half of the vinyl, and in order to get that, I needed to go to the Groovy record shop. Okay, back in character. Oh, hang on. Bug! Get in! Can I get in? What's this? Oh. Okay, hang on, wait, what was the code earlier? It was 4440, wasn't it? No? He said he was close, so it's got to be one of the numbers near it. Or not. Oh, no it was. Okay. Cool. What's in here? Oh, it's a store. Go on, give me lots of goodies. Yes! Health drink. Wow, look how many health drinks I've got. It'd be great if this was in the real playthrough. Yeah, first time here. Definitely not explored before. Oh, look. What's this? Something I've never seen before. Penguin bullets. This is the first episode of the playthrough and I'm ruining it. Oh. What's this? That's just more ammo. For a gun I've not used yet. Character. Oh. Medical box. Another health drink. More ammo. Oh, this place is great. I suppose it's rewarding you for exploring and trying to do a little bit more, isn't it? Oh, another health drink! Right, well, I'm probably going to be able to get back out here, aren't I? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Stay away. Stay away. Don't use all my precious health drinks. I'd love the way they look when they're wandering through the mist. Or the fog. Right, so the vinyl shop should be up here. Smash windows looking for pastures and additional equipment. Is there a window around here I can break? Yeah, I guess so. Vandalism! Oh. Ooh, okay, so this is lore stuff. Toluca Lake. Okay, so Toluca Lake is the lake I think we're going to, where Rosewater Park is. Lakeside Amusement Park, you go there in the first one, and I'm pretty sure Heather goes there again in the third one. The lighthouse, you go to in the first one. You go to the top of the lighthouse, and that's where there's like the sigil, the mark of Samael. And then Old Town Hill. That might be the church where you meet Dahlia in the first one. Balkan Church. Yeah, I think it is. That's cool. I love this. I love that they can put in, like, because they've got so much more capacity for Easter eggs, they can put in loads of stuff like this. That's really cool. Right, before I go to the music shop, I want to see if I can get into any more of these buildings. What about this one? These windows look pretty clear. Yes. Note. Read. That man was here again. I told him he'd been warned not to come here. This music's so intense for stood in a shop. He acted like he didn't know what I was talking about. Anyway, he got up and left. He didn't make any sort of fuss, but there was something about him that gave me the creeps. When I look at his face, it's like I'm staring at a mask. There's something underneath, waiting to get out. I don't want to be there when that happens. Why are people leaving random handwritten notes on the tables about shit? And also, if you look at the note, why are they not writing in the lines? I know it's a receipt paper, but why are they not writing in the lines? I wonder if these notes are referring to, like, James and Mary. Because... Is there a monster in here? Because obviously, without revealing too much about the sort of... Without giving away spoilers to the rest of the game, there's a lot more going on with James and Mary, obviously, than you're initially told. And I wonder if they've been adding in more notes and things to give the players more context as it goes through, so that when you get all of the reveals later on, you can then piece more together. Or they could just be random tidbits to expand the story a bit. Oh, you. I'm going for you. Ah! Oh, it's got a trophy. Kill 75 enemies with melee weapons. Wow. Doesn't feel like I've killed that many just yet, does it? That's a bit strange. How many health drinks have I got at this point? Sorry, I realise I'm breaking characters so much now, but... 3 of those. 7 health drinks! That's more than I've ever had. I'm killing creatures without having any trouble. Why can't I do this in my actual playthrough? In my actual playthrough, I've got fuck all left. I bet there's going to be more stuff in here as well. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit of lag every now and then, but it looks like the changes that I've made... Oh, I just got jump scared by the fucking stick. It looks like the changes that I've made... Oh, no, no, back inside. So the changes that I've made are helping with the way the game's running. I mean, apart from the visuals look a bit shit. Like, the blinds don't look great. I changed some stuff outside of the game as well. I'd rather it run better and look a bit shitter. Anyway, this is for later Brad to talk about, because in the next session you're going to see the apartment building struggles a lot. Let's keep making our way up this street. And then we'll go back the other side. That's when we can go into the music shop. Stay away from me, no. Bad monster. I've learned my lesson. Don't fight them. Oh, back street. Oh, they're going to be goodies. Go on, give me goodies. Yes, plenty of goodies. Also, plenty of bugs. Die bug. Bad bug. Come here. I'm an exterminator. Yeah. Look at this. See, it's rewarding you so much for exploring, which I like. I like that it's giving you extra stuff if you're willing to go a little bit out of the way for it. Also, look at the environment detail. They've put so much effort into making this place look like real and lived in. And obviously not lived in as well. Oh, look at this. This looks like a hospital gurney. Not gurney, like laundry bin. I wonder if they've just reused assets from other parts of the games to pad out like abandoned locations like this. And when we get to the hospital, we're going to see this model again somewhere. This exact model. Checkered towel on back. Like blue pile on back side there. I'm going to keep my eye open. Blood drips on the side. I'm going to look for you specifically. Am I going to find you later on? Well, that's interesting. Hang on, how do I zoom in? Look, he's marking off the shops that you've been in. So the Grand Market and Big J's have got little arrows that say you can go in and out of them. That's cool. That's a nice little touch. So I haven't checked the American Cafe. We'll have a look at that on the way back. Let's get to the end of the street, and then we'll pull back along for Groovy's music. Oh, this is just a dead end here. Oh. Ooh, this is interesting. So this door here, in the original game, this door was at the end of Cat Street. Oh, crap. Hang on. No, wrong page. Zoom is there. So this door was at the end of Cat Street, past the apartments on the left. But it looks like they've moved it here. I wonder why. So he marks it off as inaccessible. No. The door that wakes in darkness, opening into nightmares. I can't remember when you go through here, but I'm sure you do at some point. I think you have to be in the nightmare world to get through that door. Right, anyway, let's head into Groovy Music and find the rest of this disc. Oh, there's a creature in here. Oh shit, there's more than one. Hey, I'm going to kite them outside, actually. I don't want to fight them inside this room. Come on. Come on. They're coming. Come on, fight me. I don't want to go forwards now, because if I push open the door and they're right there, I'm going to get vomited on. Come on. I can see it walking round. Get outside. Look, I'm right here. When I did this originally, they both followed me outside. Yes, this way. You creepy fuck. Oh, screw this. Well, that's a range of the vomit. Let me out! Let me out the door! Well, I'm stuck in the building now. Good job, James. Have a drink. You need it, bro. Right, get out the door, get out the door, get out the door. Right, come on. Get out here with me. That's it, yeah, come on. Come on, I'm ready for you. Why can't he vomit on his mate? That one's going to get back up now, isn't it? Well, this is brutal. Just smashed him into a window. You can stay down. You're already staying down. Oh. In this fight, in the original stream, I used all of my health items. Anyway, let's take a look around the record shop. Oh. A little dot showed up then. Has this place been looted, or was there just not that much stock? No. Read. The janitor came in the other day, drunk and in tears. He had half a record with him. Kept yelling we got to fix it somehow. I was willing to do it just to shut him up, so I got up to get the glue from the cabinet. Then I realised he only had the one half, so he ran out. Can't do much about the record. Maybe ask around at Neely's next time you're there. Might be one of theirs. I like how no matter where you go, it's giving you like a hint that like where you need to go next. So if you came here before you went to Neely's, then this is saying go to Neely's. That's where you should go. I like that. It's a good way of guiding the player around. Locked door. Oh. Oh. So hope the owners don't come back. Vinyl glue. Oh, I guess we have to repair the record ourselves then. Done. The long way home. Perfect. So I guess if I take that back to the record player now, I should be able to play it. Is there anything cool in here? Doesn't look like it. Anything in here? Oh, a poster. Music can bring you back to those wonderful moments you thought lost. Oh, how poetic. Oh god, his hair's not looking particularly great at the moment, is it? Well, actually, before I go back to the shop, I want to have a quick look down here. Because this is where the apartment building is, but you're not actually supposed to know that you're not meant to go to the apartment building yet, so... why are there just things everywhere? Is this it here? Glued up vinyl record. Right, well, obviously it's locked. You need to get a key. Go away. I don't want to... You know what? Stay on the ground, actually. Stay on the ground. No. Stay on the ground. Bad monster. That was a bad dodge. It's dead, right? No. Die! Oh, there's another one. Well, have a drink. No point in saving them. I can't do them to my other save file, can I? There we go. Yeah, so in the original, the apartment building was like fully fenced off. And you could sort of run down there and there was a second door. Which looks like you can't this time. Oh. If the dumpster outside is a memory, does that mean that the entire apartment building is going to be completely different? I was expecting to come into this and play the same game again. But if they've added this much into it, then it's basically a new game with the same like structure of the game slapped onto it. Which I'm completely here for, because then I get to experience the game again. Like, it's a new game for me. I'm not playing the same thing again. I think it's cool. Oh, what's he looking at? Oh, there's some on the floor. So many people here. Okay. That's weird. Alright, down here is where the original, like that creepy door was that says it leads into darkness. It was on this wall down here. Obviously, it's not there anymore. I wonder if there's a memory. Oh, there is. There it is. So that's obviously for anyone who has played the original game will know that's there. Anybody who hasn't probably won't even bother to come this close. Oh, there's like a little blood trail on the floor leading to it as well. I wonder why they've moved it then. I guess I'll find out later. Oh. What are they? I shouldn't go through. I don't know why I won't. They don't stink, but it feels like they do. No smell at all. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's head back to the jukebox now. We should have enough to be able to finish this puzzle. We've got a fixed disc, and we've got that button wherever that goes. Don't like it. Nope, stay away. Do not follow me in. This is my safe space. Good. Right, okay. Why can't I use item? Oh, I can select the components of this. Right, so that won't go down, so this has to move? That can't move. Ah. There we go. So I've got the little tray thing back out. And now I can put the disc on it. Perfect. Ah, so there's where the button goes. The button goes here. Sweet. Now what do? Oh, wait. Do I need a coin? I need a coin. Where would I get a coin from? It's obviously somewhere I've not been. Where's Circle that I've not been to? Texan Cafe. That note earlier said something about going to Texan. Maybe it's there. Let's go check Texan Cafe. You can interact with this. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Ooh. Anybody who bought the physical copy of this game as well, that's on the disc, which is a cool thing to have. Although the irony being that it says there's a hole here, it's gone now, but there is actually a hole on that disc. There's always one hiding under this police car. Let's just ignore it. It's like a little cat. It's like a scared cat. You stay under there. You be safe and happy. Now, I'm genuinely surprised with how much extras in this. Like, initially, I wasn't going to buy the game because I thought that I'd just be basically buying something I already owned, but more polished up. Like, the Crash and Sane trilogy, which is another one that I've played that's been remastered, was just the exact same game, essentially. Where am I going? It's just further ahead here. So, I thought the same thing with this one, is that it would just be the same thing, just slightly more polished. So it looks like they've taken the basic framework, the basic story, but then... It's already open. Am I being followed? Yes, I am. Just get back here. No. Bad. Bad monster. Bad. Stay down. I apologise if a lot of this playthrough is me saying bad monster and slapping things and saying stay down. But that's just how I express myself. Yeah, as I was saying, they've taken the original framework of the game, the original story and the original like maps and layouts and stuff, and then just revamped it with like new locations, new puzzles, new directions. So like genuinely quite excited because I thought this first stream I thought would be me going from the start to be able to do the end of the apartment because I've already played it before. All the puzzles will be the same. I'll know what to do. But obviously it looks like it's going to take me a lot longer, which is a good thing. Like I like having more to do. Let's have a look inside. God, it's so dark in here, isn't it? I kind of wish they put the flashlight in a bit earlier, just so you can actually see. Okay, maybe the coin's going to be the cash register. Or the till, as we call it. I guess turn it on. Open it. Sweet. My coin, Barney Ellis. That was easy. Oh, someone's just come in. Shit. I don't want to get caught. No! Fuck, wrong one! I don't want to get caught behind the counter. No! Bad creature! Stay down. Where are you? Where's it gone? Fuck you! No! Stay on the floor, you stupid thing. Oh, that hit on the back was powerful. That's what you get. Right, I've got the coin, so I should now be able to play the jukebox. So I'll head back. And so ends the replaying of the game. How many health items have I ended with? Let's celebrate by having a drink. Look at those 5 health drinks and 3 syringes that I'm not gonna be able to keep. Ah, what a shame. What a shame.
Hello. I am James. Hello.
Okay, so we've got the coin and we are now back at the jukebox. If you're watching the VOD of this, by the way, so presumably the last like 20 to 30 minutes of what you just watched has been re-recorded because for some reason on my stream, randomly, my game audio decided to mute itself. And I was playing for 45 minutes with no sound. And everybody in the chat either had technical problems or wasn't listening or had it on mute. So nobody told me. So I've recreated what happened. So if anything was a bit off or looked a bit different, or my supplies have changed, that's the reason why. But I've redone it so people get the experience, and now everybody knows how committed I am to making sure that everyone gets the best episode. Because I've gone back and replayed a bunch of shit just to get it done. And let's carry on. So we've got a coin now, which means we should be able to dump it in and play. Do I know which one it's supposed to be? Okay, I'm going to guess that what it wants me to do is select the broken one, which is C2. Yeah. Wait, do we get to see some of their time in Silent Hill? He's remembering.
Park on the lake. We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us staring at the water.
Neely's bar key. I really like the way that they've done that. One of the things about the original is that a lot of the time it feels like you are just sort of aimlessly moving between places. So you just wander somewhere, find a thing, wander to another place, find a thing. But what they've tried to do is make it feel a bit more natural. So James has obviously come here because he's found that little matchbook, and I think what they're implying is that he's come here before and the music means something to him. And when he saw the name on the matchbook, he was like, I'm going to go revisit this place I was at before. And so he's fixed the disc to listen to the track, and it's reminded him of the time he spent with Mary at Rosewater Park, and that's why we now think we need to go there. And obviously, because we've already found the map information, we know that to get to Rosewater Park, because the streets are blocked off, we need to pass through the Woodside Apartments. I would guess that we're going to find the key of the apartments through this door. There's a lot of bikes everywhere. People like to cycle in Silent Hill. Oh. Why can I move you? Press X to climb. Oh, to climb through that gap. This does add a whole new element to exploration in this game, because you can now crawl through small spaces and climb over high spaces. So there's going to be more locations where you find that it's there's a place that's inaccessible, but you have to find an alternate route through like a vent or through a high space, whereas in the original game everything's through doorways, which is cool. I like that. Aside from the performance issues, so far I've got no real issues. They've done such a good job. I'm honestly, I'm not surprised the game's been getting good reviews. Yeah. He came back after you left. It's fine. Didn't try anything. He just seemed sad. Mumbled something about getting out of town with someone. I wasn't going to let him drive in his condition, so I locked him out. His car should be out back. Maybe check if it's still there by morning. It's the greenish-blue one. Plate number ending with 06, I think. Is the grunting and moaning because he's injured? Oh. There's not some on the map. What did he mark on the map? Oh, greenish blue car. If every area of the game is going to be like this playthrough of the remake is going to be so much longer than the original. So much longer. Here it is. Oh no, it's just a drink. Ah, this is more like it. What's he looking at? Oh, he's looking at this. What is it? Ah. Is it a bloody coal? Woodside apartment. Oh no. Let me just run around and see if there's anything useful here. So otherwise I'm just getting out. This must be the way out. It's not worth that fight. Oh, jeez. The wind's certainly picked up. Talk about atmosphere. I feel like the further I get, the more the frame rate's gonna just tank as well. Wait for it. There's so many of them. The game is absolutely telling you not to fight. There's no way you're supposed to fight these. Just run, get past, escape into the building. I'm going. Nice and cozy. We still haven't had a break in the world. Everything's been part of the same. Like, they've not had a loading screen is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Well, we made it. We made it to the Woodside apartment building. Let's find the save point, because there should be one around here. Here we have the map. This is very different. This is really different. I like it. I like that. It's all new. It's all new stuff. There's my save point. Alright, let's make a new save. Okay, well, that's as much as I'm going to be playing today. Thoughts so far? Well, first of all, let's get the first thing out of the way. That stream was fucking shit. 45 minutes of footage just unusable because sound isn't on. Then I forgot to press record, so part of what people are watching is going to be recorded from the 720p stream, which means the quality for about 10 minutes is going to be shit. Oh, however, it's been made up for by the fact that I'm incredibly impressed so far. As a big fan of the original, I was skeptical going into this because even though the reviews were high, I wondered whether or not maybe the reviews were high because a lot of the people that were playing it aren't like buried by the nostalgia, and I was worried that playing this would I'd be playing it, I'd be like, oh, it's nice, but it just feels like a cleaner, more polished version of the original. And it felt like there was no purpose to it. Like, why would you bother just remaking it and making it the same thing again, but just cleaner? Because the first, like, you're not really adding to it, but they've added a shit ton to it. This stream so far, I've been playing the game for about maybe 2 and a bit hours or something, and there's so much more. Like in the original, you start at the start, you meet Angela in the graveyard, and then when you get to the town, you have the encounter with the first creature, then you basically only need to go to Neely's, because you can go to the caravan, you get a clue to go to Neely's bar. I think you get the key straight from there, and then you go to the apartment building. That's it. That's all you do. Whereas in this one, they've got this whole little like puzzle that they've added at the start where you have to fix the jukebox, and then that's why you are clued into where you think you're supposed to be going. And there's obviously so many more notes, there's so many more buildings you can explore. My biggest issue so far is that I'm not scared. I don't feel too tense. The look of it's great, and the design, the sound design stuff is great, but I think, and this was something I was actually concerned about, and I mentioned this when I was playing the original. I do worry that the fact that things are so much higher qualities takes away the scares a little bit, because people are always afraid, like more afraid of the unknown than they are of the known. And with the creatures being so much higher rendered and more visible, I mean, I've only seen one set of the creatures so far, and like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the redesign. So the older ones looked a lot more like, I guess, scarred and grungy, whereas these ones are very smooth. They're obviously meant to be like skin stretched over the upper torso of the body, and I'm not as big a fan of that as some people probably find it fine. I think that is a personal preference, but because of that, they've not really scared me. I think I jumped more at there's something that jumped out that was nothing. I was like, there's only one or two times I've jumped throughout the whole thing. The fact that they've expanded the locations though, and they've changed things up, means I'm actually genuinely excited to play the next part, because I was a bit concerned coming into this that I would know it too well, and that these episodes of the remake would only end up being about half an hour long or less, because I could just breeze through and go to one building, the other building, all around it, left and right. However, look at the map of this apartment building, it's completely different. I got scared by a plant, apparently. The apartment building map looks completely different, and that means that obviously all of the locations and the puzzles are probably going to be more expansive, and also the direction that James goes in is going to feel like it might make a bit more sense. And yeah, I'm excited to find out what more they've added. Yeah, so YouTube, obviously, comment below like what you think so far between the differences. If you watch both episodes, the original and this one, what do you think? Like, do you prefer the sort of the quaintness and the more like scarier fear factor of the original, or do you prefer the sort of the higher quality and the expanded like lore and stuff of the remake? I'm unlikely to say this is better, because I have such nostalgia for the original. I'm unlikely to ever say it's better, but I think what I'll probably end up doing is counting them both side by side. As in, like, this is good, but they're good for different reasons. But I'm going to have to play the whole thing to find out. And I'm also going to have to replay the original to find out, because I'm only halfway through it. But yeah, it's going well. Apart from the fucking... the fact that I've had to redo a bunch of it, apart from that, it's going well. I'm looking forward to playing the rest of it. Yeah, so the one thing I didn't mention, the frame rate drop is a big problem. And I guess maybe they might throw in a few patches to fix that, because I can't be... my computer is good. I can't be one of the only people having that problem. So I hope that they figure out what's causing that and patch it quickly, so that maybe I can play it on slightly higher settings. That would be nice. I don't imagine it's going to be too much of an issue inside the apartment building or inside the hospital, or I guess the hotel, but anywhere outside, I feel like the issue is that there's such a huge environment, they've got to load in more of it as you run around. I think that's probably what's causing the problem. I'm pleasantly surprised, genuinely. And yeah, like I said, I'm really looking forward to playing more.